Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are going to get started on more metaphor. Hey, Fuzzy, how's it going? Hope the Fuzzies are doing good. Oh, I'm not on the screen. Oh no. Come on, let's pop up here. Where am I? Where am I? There we go. Haha. Now I'm here. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Chimkin orbs. Okay. So we have to wait for this path to open. I don't think we have much to do now. Besides level up some of our stuff. Okay, so I do want to level up.
You have my thanks.
What's her face? But I think we got to do it while we're on the road. I think that's the only time we can do it. I don't think there's anywhere.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
There's a runner.
There is much to see. I see.
What should we do?
Here's where we are now.
I got this cooking
Here's where
quest.
we are now. Let's see.
Let's go to the capital.
It's your call. Let's move.
They really smashed each other to bits, didn't they? Now what am I to do?
If some praise the not become free.
Now what am I to do? All right then.
Yeah, I know I can go give Maria her thingamabobber. Go over here to the church because we can purify some new stuff.
Closure.
Okay, we can purify this.
Indeed.
Let's purify these. And then we'll save the rest for now. Let's see. Bombs of life. We could probably use a few of those. Let's take a couple. That's a lot of money. All right, cool. All right.
Oh, I just love Rayla.
All right then. Let's head there right away. in the blazes? Even my tail's too damn hot.
What in the
I don't get a
blazes?
sausage king. I just want some coin.
Why, it's lovely out.
Now what am I to do?
So we got new stuff yet?
Hello there.
We got this golden eepee. Three strength, 3 magic. Not bad, not bad at all. So EP. Very EP. Nothing to praise. We'll hold off on that for now.
Now what am I to do?
I think, what was it this guy did? Oh, magic exchange.
Looking to sell, are you?
So, exchange it to gold. Okay. I don't want to do that right now. Oh yeah, I forgot about my board.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king.
Um,
I just want some coin.
All right then.
Okay, we'll just go turn this into Maria. Or I thought I would. Go talk to her in her room. Talk to you to get to Maria.
Maria.
Nope. Okay.
The exhibition of the brave, they're calling it.
Oh, there's Maria.
Mister.
Hi, Maria. Give one to Maria.
Oh,
Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building, huh? That's a worm skin. Told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
thank you.
Thank you, mister. I asked Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the ends walls. I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. I'll go with you.
Really?
Really? Yay! Thank you!
Mister?
You see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big like a grown up. Let's buy some.
In that case,
Why don't we buy some flowers?
Wow.
Ooh, can we? I think it'll make Miss Fabian really happy if we decorated the inn with them.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Oi, mister. Maybe. Are you hungry? I still have some bread.
Hey!
Oi! You can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's a child from the Carapace Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. Yeah, you don't need any scraps, do you, you fat ass? Be rude like that. Don't mind her.
it'll be fine.
Don't let their talk bother you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mom and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because my family is gone too, just like him. You have Miss Fabian.
Listen,
Always take care of you. No, I'm just bothering her. Maybe you can take me with you? You take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we will.
fine by me.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabian. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. You are good.
No.
You're already a good kid, Maria. Just as you are now. I want to make Miss Fabian happy. There's got to be something else I can do.
So
Well, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then, you'll come back soon, right?
She. Now. A new power.
Yay, a new power. Rank 3. Cleric. Powers. Making any new orbs today, Fuzzy?
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabian gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? Tea. Back to the tavern. I hear a voice. Brigitte. I want to get you up, but I gotta be on a thing for you. Let's go do Brigitte.
What do you want to do?
But why?
Oh, Fuzzy's not talking about orbs.
You have my thanks.
He must be keeping something secret.
Really?
He's doing secret orb stuff.
Let's see. Let's see here.
New spell. Orb explosion.
It's your call. Let's move.
Oh, what a pity.
Got a minute? Now what am I to do?
If some praise do not become... Oh, thank you, dear.
Now what am I to do?
Orbpocalypse.
Ah, just you.
Of course.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Atorbaclism. Can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. Took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. Oh, puppy on its back. Rawr! Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. That's what's cute about her.
but
Cuteness isn't enough to stay alive in this world. Waff. Dog said waff. I've never liked this thing. Ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
it's over.
Could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. You hated it? It's a strong word. Why?
In those days,
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
it's a living hell.
It was hell. Can't imagine.
Really?
I'd never have guessed to see who you are now. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind, forget I said anything. Understood.
Sure.
Yes.
Good, and while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with it. Yeah, I just talked to him. Running monsters and the like. I put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. Rank up!
no pain. can stop
Scion.
me. Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. So what does the throne mean to you, really?
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? To improve the country.
That's...
Your true motives, I said, though. Well, I suppose it's not impossible you really do mean that. I can tell you what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. She's so cheery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That road that was blocked by the landslide should be clear by tomorrow, apparently. Set off for Brawlhaven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Hey, stop licking my pant leg, buddy. Yep, even after all this, still a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
Wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition.
Right.
We depart tomorrow. So I've just got to do 2 more
But
things. I guess it really doesn't matter. Do this one.
Really?
Tolerance. Yeah, we'll do
Well
tolerance.
then. Ah, I see.
No.
That's...
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If it pleases you.
Okay.
It's time.
But... why?
Pardon?
Hello there.
Buy this. Water.
Pardon? You're not serious.
Do 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 do.
Lovely.
There's a.
Welcome.
Um.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Hey, mister!
Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Thank you, mister. Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Thank... Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Thank... Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Hey, mister!
Can we talk?
Hey, mister!
Can we talk?
All right.
What
Oops.
now?
We want to go back
All right.
to the Gauntlet Runner.
Go! Really? Let's see. It's your call.
Let's go.
Let's move.
We're gonna go cook.
Oh, what a pity.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hey, mister.
I love it.
Unstinking believable.
Can we talk?
My money's on Santa Fex Fordham. All right then.
Meow.
It's quite fresh.
Okay, I got all that already.
My money's on Santa Fex.
Oh there.
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Oh there.
Can we talk?
Thanks.
There's a butcher down there somewhere. What do you got?
Dear me.
Please, if you might deign to help.
Can we talk?
Welcome.
I have some of that. I think I bought stuff from you already, didn't I?
Whoa.
Oh. Can we talk?
Thanks.
Alright, let's go to the Honeybee Inn and do some cooking.
Go.
Skater sword! He has a skater sword.
Yeah.
Said see you later, board. What? And
Mister? By the way, how do you make this?
seafood bread wrap, but how are we supposed to make the fish? Take off the fish skin first.
In that case,
Okay. They said it was tasty.
all right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Haha!
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and will not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Yeah!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
Ooh.
With friends like these.
Now then.
We punch it south of Matira. We'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Whoa!
So that's Port Brillhaven.
Oh, hey!
The large city of prosperous commerce, in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nerys?
Ha-ha! Tally
Well, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brillhaven, capital of Oceania. Here we go!
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brillhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim?
Or...
Can you hear me?
You're hurting for things to do. Hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them.
What to pick?
Isn't that... Hey!
Let's plant some seeds.
Yep!
First we wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Grove Camp.
Oi!
Have you heard there's a bath cask on the back deck now? I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe. So I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into the bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Bath salts. Sounds fun.
The breeze feels nice.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night.
well met.
So this isn't going to rank us up.
Be well.
I'm pretty sure that won't rank us up. Let me make sure. Okay. No, that's not going to level her. Don't look like. So. Back deck.
hey there. Yep.
Increased agility.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Hazme, you've erected a tent above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, but I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings, you could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear you just are capable of flight? Hate to disappoint you, but they're rather more for gliding. 2 days will be in Port Brilheim. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think?
Well met.
Nope, that's a board game. We don't want to do that.
Well then.
Hey there!
Harvest it.
Whoa. Did you know? Hmm. All right.
Now then. Don't lose focus. In days gone by,
Nura speaking.
Got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
This
It's a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. Chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. You okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village, I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually.
You...
Roll? I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask that you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle, saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
All right.
Hey,
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? I guess Nurus can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. Picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
But we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Ooh. Oh, a new book. Right, before we get started on reading this book, I'm going to go to the restroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Yeah, let's read it. See, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
All right.
Thank you, thank
marches
you.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brellhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. Air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. Ah, so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
Would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Eurus, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Dun, 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 dun.
That reminds me.
Nurse said the waters around Brellhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Okay. Where is Hulkenberg at? There's those two. But where's Hulkenberg? Check him out up there. Is she on the back deck, maybe? Well, where's Hulkenberg at? He like vanished. Is she in the watchtower? Skulkenberg, am I right? I don't know, I don't see her skulking around anywhere.
What's this?
She in the toilet?
Right.
Oh, there she is. Oh, no, she's just playing a game, so that's not going to do us any good. Heck with it. Let's play the game. I need her to give me a rank up.
All right.
But I guess I have to do it during
If so,
travel to, I guess, a new place.
I'd say that's why. No.
Yeah.
Yes. True.
All right.
We're getting wise. We can almost be a druid. What?
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know. That means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. But they're coming aboard at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. Let's go whip her butt again.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Now's the time! As moths to a flame!
Ouch.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
I'll use what I must.
Phil.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
Aha.
Why, hello there, treasure.
It's okay. Vida's power. Wind!
Now, what's the play? I call upon royal power within!
Rising slash.
I stand ready. Mage! Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
You think yourself equal to a... Now accept your fate. I show no mercy.
That's nothing! Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Well, let's see how she does. She's actually a rabbit lady, I think.
This is a joke.
Maybe she is a cat. I don't know. Is it a cat or a rabbit?
Stroll, they've sapped your
I know they're called Papyrus. Carapace. Cabot. Yeah, she's a cabot.
Let's go. Scour!
I can't afford. I shall vanquish evil.
Let's do this.
Blade in hand!
Got them right in their weak spot.
Face
You
me!
are good.
Slash!
Critical hit. Heisme's
The
a
freedom
real
of a
ace.
wanderer. Come forth, royal soul. Still up?
Right?
No holding
You
back!
are good.
You gotta aim better than
Oh,
that.
missed.
Only a flesh wound.
Just a little bit unfair though.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Mate! Run!
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
At last. I've mastered this path.
Not bad at all.
More strength.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me.
To greater heights.
Yeah.
I've lost.
Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, cause I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah?
Saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Udioricus? You're Eudoricus? Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina. Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do purpose like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. You can hold out just a little longer. I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. Earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people. But it'll last them, what, a few weeks at the most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying during a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the therapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something.
But
Even now, tons of people aren't going to survive. Now I can't tell people who aren't eating today. Wait until tomorrow while I think of something. It's just lucky, you know, I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. I'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. They only say that cause the therapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the therapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's change things. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Will. With anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Will. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. Bond up.
She. Now. A new power. I'm not letting anyone die.
Yeah, pugilist. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. Don't go dying on me. Yeah, sure you will.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Muddy camp.
Well met.
Imagination. Very taken with the sandworm dish. It's incredible that pairing unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices would result in something so divine. And two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths and an unexpected synergy can occur. But that way, could not the same be said of our powers? That's a good example.
Got it.
I knew you'd understand. There's only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know, sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior. Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of Europe fought alone and were ultimately beaten. But the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it and bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city. Increase my imagination. It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Rhylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Yay, we're here.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
That scene.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
Why did they just have him clear his throat? Why was that? That was just out of place for some reason.
Like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
It's like, we need him in the cutscene, but what should he say? How about he clears his throat?
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Yeah. Stupid camera.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Right?
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Oh, it's Purple Dude.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well.
Burn.
Head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
Purple Man.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Haha! Knee slap!
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
Food sounds good. I'm kind of hungry.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me? I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Yeah, she is.
Really?
This is a joy!
All right.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, this blooming...
Meow. We'll take a medicinal herb.
Talk.
On leftover duties. I think I'm having my Thanksgiving tomorrow. Couldn't have it on Thanksgiving due to everybody had COVID.
All right then.
Meow. Yeah. So we're gonna have it tomorrow, I guess. Hey. Gold beetle.
Oh, damn it. Oh, God. Proper races.
Aha. Hello there.
My money's on Santa Fe.
Maybe they'll be all right now.
Oh, we got places to buy stuff at.
Got a bargain today.
Real cheap today.
Young man! Young man!
Young man. Young man.
Well then.
Yeah, why not?
Can we talk?
Ridiculous.
Young man! Young man!
Young man.
We've a sale going.
Let's see. An upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna buy this one.
Yeah.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Made a stream. I have not beat the game, no. How you doing, Toast Maki?
This is on sale right now.
The Sailor Sword, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Ooh, that's a purple one. The mace. How goes the winter gaming? It's going. It's a going, you know. We're not gonna buy any of those for now. We need more money. Yeah, lots of new gear here. We need money.
All right, then.
Oh, what a pity.
Meow. This in here. Oh, recruitment center. Cool. This is where I wanted to go.
Welcome.
Looking for bounties. Oh, I can't get it yet. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
then.
we gotta find the inn then. We're gonna go back to Seabreeze
Let's
Street.
head there right away. All right, then.
Yeah? Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Just can't stand it. Hello.
Need a ride?
Oh, cool. Go to the inn
Good
district.
choice.
Say,
Whoa!
What the heck? Coming to Brillhaven.
Yes.
Do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better, seeing that the thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
That'd be pretty creepy, man. Not gonna lie.
my, my.
Am I?
What now?
I'm not level 20 yet. Okay, cool. Be able to hop right over to him. I know. That's healer. Her as a wizard. Don't want to put her as a wizard right now. Her next thing should be here. I gotta get her in one more rank up where I can change it. I'll change her to commander until we can.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Yeah. We'll make her.
Counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Oh.
I've acquired a new power.
Yes. Okay, for now. So we can transfer to the other thing. Equipment. Shh, 9 agility, dang. Honor. Okay. And we need to inherit a skill. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in here. We'll just put this on there for now. Okay, party, we want to put her back up front. We don't have any magic casters now, so see, we got 3 different ends we can go to. Black. Or maybe not. Oh, do we talk to these guys? Another participant in the tournament, right? Plan to state this in. Fortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
So, if this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. Wait, that gauntlet runner of yours? One that you had parked in the middle of Martira? Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too. It's a secret.
What?
Wow, stingy. Here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating, too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Oh, can ya?
Hey!
Look who's here. You're the elder fella from Martira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Big hammer. Yeah, but it's not a fuzzy hammer. You hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. That it's already full. And the one calling itself the Come One Come All Inn of some kind of joke. That's gonna be an issue.
Right.
There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. Parapus or an Elda stay in there. Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for the rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Inn over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Ujif standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better.
My, my.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural, after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is all, is my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. Guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left. Heard they had mid-food there, though. Yeah. I really don't want to, but should we check out this Spider's Den we heard from Loveless earlier?
Yeah.
I don't know, that sounds like a good place to stay. Spider's Den? I mean, come on. Why wouldn't that be a good place to stay? Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of.
This place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room. Why not just stay on the Gauntlet Runner?
Should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Oh, come on, you're a bat. You eat insects.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
That's true. We know she has to pull her ears in, probably wrap them around her head.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part.
Probably has to keep her head sticking out of the out of the circle there, because her ears won't go in there. It like gets stuck like a dog trying to get a stick through a door.
I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
That's true.
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Forden.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Gab, 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 gab. Gab, 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 gab.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Now there's a king.
Woo! Next round's on Lovelace.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, innit? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Oh, here's where you get fishing.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
The f is that?
Is that
Hulkenberg's gonna
really
love
edible?
it.
It doesn't look quite natural.
It's still moving.
By all means, let us try it.
Of course she's gonna love it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Ew.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The rest of the candidates had to find themselves a head for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That Crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
Yeah.
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Harris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
Look at that.
Let's rest.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
No. Now come.
Bah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
She mad.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh,
Lightweight.
Please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin.
Let's go.
Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
He has too.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
Why does her haircut look like rain? Looks like Rain's ears.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin!
Yay! And I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back.
First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Okay, he's got a giant fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human! Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next!
What the? The Kraken.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Forden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
Haha.
Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show.
They saved the best for last. Mine.
Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events! We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet!
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Oh. Yep, they straight up done it. Bang. He did.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Bang. Whoa, popularity is 49. Bye-bye.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Oh.
Not bad, pups.
Wait.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
Yeah, that voice does not fit that character.
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We only read it wrong. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
Oh, dang.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Ooh. You being flirty.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Hey, Tiger!
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
How's Tiger today?
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
6 waving foxes. Awake.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
Still, 'tis a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a phone call there. Okay, let's see.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
Yeah, ooh, phone.
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Late night.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuaress denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
Oh boy, here we go.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Yep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good old evil church plot. Can't beat it.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or club, but do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Hey.
Let's hurry.
Oi there.
Right.
What now?
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here so I can go get some food. And I've got a bit of a headache too. Yep, food. Food sounds good. Starving here. Alright. Kronos streaming. We'll go ahead and raid Kronos. But I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be here the day after. So we'll see you then. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Until next time, peace.
Cytoplasm, ectoplasm.